Right,
Good?
so what are we doing now?
It doesn't matter, you can just go now. I'll finish the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch some TV.
I'll have to use that for future use.
It's fine, I'll clean it.
You've just tongued it.
What's up everybody, I'm Rupert. I'm Charlie, and we're the Avery Twins.
Twins.
Welcome back to another episode, and today we're gonna be making chocolat
Fondant, or chocolate lava cake as the Americans say.
It's f***ing molten, see? It's f***ing molten, you a**hole.
So, step one, ring molds. Ring molds. We have these ones. If you've got cup ones, it's fine. These ones are fine. These are quite big, so we're making big ones, whatever. So, what you're going to want to do is we're going to want to butter and grease our molds, and then we're going to want to set them in the fridge so they then become ready. So, I'm just going to be brushing the inside of our mold, if you can see down there, and just brush up in one direction.
Story of my life, I take her home, I drive all night.
And then we'll just brush inside our molds, like so. So I bought like one block of butter as 250 grams, and then I've just taken the 50 grams off and melted it just like that. And then that just makes the process easier. So once you fully grease the inside of your mold, we'll place that to one side. And then with some cocoa powder I have down here. Where did you get that from, John? I peered it out of my ass. Right, and then grab your mold, and then, sorry, I'm gonna put it here. Place it into our cocoa powder, and then we'll just roll it.
God, you're getting it all jammed up.
Yeah, it's fine, that's what it's supposed to be. Then just give it a tap. Yeah, give it a tap. And then we have a lovely little greased mold. I know it looks a bit dirty and shabby on the outside, but that's okay. It doesn't matter about the outside. It matters what's going on in the inside.
I'm just going to say that I didn't get mine jammed up and I got a nice little coating on the inside.
How did you do that?
Because I'm intelligent.
What did you do?
None of your business. Is that step one done?
No, not just yet. We're then going to get some baking paper. Cut off some baking paper. Place your ring molds on top. Should we put these in the fridge so then we can move on? Right. Now we're on step number dos. Why'd you... Oh, you see that look? Step number two! Right, so now we're on step number two. So once you have greased your molds and they're in the fridge chilling, now you're going to want to get yourself a bowl.
Big bowl.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 200 grams of our chopped butter, unsalted.
Yes, Charles.
We're going to place that in there, and then we're going to place our chocolate in there as
How
well.
much chocolate is that?
200 grams of really good quality dark chocolate. Very important you do that. And then I have a pan with some hot water in it. And we're going to put it over a double boiler, and we're just going to melt those really together. So you're going to get a spatula, and we're just going to slowly mix that up until it's melted. Also, what is really good as well, if you get a pinch of kosher salt in there as well, just to get it kick-started. Salt bay that up. So, in a big bowl, what we're going to need to use now are our 4 eggs, which go in, like so. And then our 4 egg yolks. And then, we're just going to break those up and just whisk those together. Now obviously if you have a KitchenAid or a hand or one of those electric hand whisks.
Did you say KitchenAid?
Yeah, I would definitely use that.
We all know KitchenAid, you need one. And if you're watching this,
But I mean,
we would love to be your proud sponsored ambassadors. Please!
no, we're gonna
I don't want to do any more whisking by hand.
We're gonna do it by hand.
Just get a KitchenAid.
So if you have a hand whisk, this would be a perfect time for you to make sure you're whisking all your eggs. So I'm gonna add just half of the sugar, and then we're gonna want this to like whisk up until it's really like pale and fluffy. So just bear with me, it's gonna take a long time. Mate, you got to whisk all that up. Thanks, it's already getting hairy already. We're cooking. We're cooking. Add a little bit more of the sugar in. I'm doing the fun part. I need a That is beating good right there. That's years in the game. That's a lot of lonely nights. Right, I'm gonna have the rest of this thing. Woo! Come on, Lieutenant Dan! So creamy. So what we've done is that we've whisked all of our egg yolks and eggs and sugar, and it's formed a sort of Samuel, like, you know, really nice sort of fluffy, maybe that's where all the air has come from. So that's now all combined. Once it's made ribbons, when you take that off, that's perfect. And now we've done our chocolate. So we finished that on the hob, so it's nice and melted down. You can see it's nice and silky, nice and shiny. We actually have just left that on the side to rest because we don't want to just combine things straight away. Yeah. We want to let that rest so it's nice and warm, otherwise we'll cook the eggs. Sorry, nice and cool. Nice and cool. Yeah, we want to keep them nice and cool because, you know, when we combine it, we don't want to cook the eggs at all. So yeah, once that's all melted, leave it on the side, don't touch it, and yeah, we can now move on to step 3. Yeah. So step 3, we have our plain flour. Keep your whisk at this point, and we're going to just sift in all of our flour, or you can just do half and half if you've got a tiny whisk like me. I mean a tiny sieve. Did I say sieve? You said whisk. Okay, sorry. I meant, so sieve the flour in.
Tiny whisk like me. Mixing our flour.
Just careful when you whisk that in because you don't want to lose and gain lumps and all that kind of stuff. So just go one way.
Slowly, slowly. Getting flour all over me.
No, maybe just wait until I've done all the flour.
So combine all your flour. How much flour was that?
200 grams. Now the flour's in. The flour is in. Now we're going to add in our chocolate. No. So don't put all of the chocolate in. We're going to go in a third. So go in a little bit. So just a bit. Keep going. A little bit more. I'm going. Perfect step. And then incorporate that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've now just gone from like a 7 to like an 8 on the Richter scale. Yes. Perfect. Right. More chocolate. Keep going, you scallywag. So rich like the Monopoly guy. And you must be the Monopoly guy. That looks really, really delicious, man. It does look good, doesn't it? These make me happy. Right. So you don't want to do that too much. You don't want to fuck around with it too much, otherwise.
But it looks so good.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want you to lose the edge.
Wait, hang on, wait. We got to try it.
No. Right. No. Just let me try it. No, we're good. Stop. You're like you can lick the bowl. How's it gone, man?
I need to try it again.
No, you don't need to try it again. You have no shame. You have no shame.
Go on. The whisk is the best part.
Right,
good?
So what are we doing now? It doesn't matter. You can just go now. I'll finish the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch some TV.
We'll have to use that for future use.
It's fine. I'll clean it.
You've just tongued it.
Right, step 4. Putting our cake fondant into the moulds, taking it out of the fridge.
You got it? Yeah, I think so, sir. Good job.
Our beautiful moulds.
Right, so now that we have our moulds, so we put them onto our baking tray, we put the baking parchment down, we're going to grab a large spoon. Right.
Wow, that looks amazing. That's like a mousse.
And then place it into our moulds. Like so. And we're going to fill it up about just under halfway, because these are really large ones, so yummy. So once you've placed them in there, try not to move the moulds too much. So place them in there. Nice. This looks epic.
This is way easier and way nicer than buying those stupid goo puddings you see. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not the one who buys them, you do.
I don't.
You just turn up with them. So this mix makes about, like, for a normal size ramekin thing, this will make about 9. Nice. Well done, team. Nice. Right, let's get these in the fridge. Once the fondant moldings are in, we're going to place those into our fridge for about 20 minutes. If you have leftover fondant mix, you can always keep it.
and then you have it for another time. I wasn't going to hit you there. We will see you guys in 20 minutes ready to put our fondants in the oven.
Also, while you're waiting for 20 minutes, while they're waiting for 20 minutes in the fridge for 20 minutes, I would preheat your oven to 200 degrees so it's ready to bake.
Charlie, stop waffling on. Right, the fondants are in the oven. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Perfect, so now we are on step 5, which is now going to be baking our fondants. So we've let them rest for 20 minutes, or if you can do this the night before, that's great. And we're going to place into our oven of 200 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes until the outside you can see has become its cake. Cake-like consistency.
Exactly.
We got there.
And then make sure there's the molten center. And while we're going to be baking these things, we're also going to whip some double cream just to put on the top of it, which will make it so incredible. Right,
get
it in. Here we go. Fondant molds go in. Goodbye, bandits. Goodbye, bandits.
So there you have it then, guys. That is our chocolate fondant.
It's definitely one to impress your friends, to just cap off a really nice meal, and it's really worth giving it a go. So if you give it a go, tag us in your efforts. We'd definitely love to see them.
100%. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, push that notification button, get in touch. We would love to hear from you. But we will see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. We love you.
Lots of love.